A very good evening. You're watching News 9 with me, Akshita. Well, it was a revenge plan that went awry. In the end, the man who plotted the entire revenge definitely did not have his way. In fact, ended up damaging his own vehicle in the process. Well, let's listen into what one of the residents had to say.
ನೆನ್ನೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಅಂದಾಜು ಒಂದು 3:30-4 ಗಂಟೆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ವಾಚ್ಮೆನ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಒಂದು ಕಾರಿಗೆ ಬೆಂಕಿ ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಅದನ್ನು ತಳ್ಳಿ ಈ ಸೆಲ್ಲಾರಿಗೆ ನುಗ್ಗಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ನ ಕೊಲಾಪ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋ ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದನೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವುದೋ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಏನಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಉದ್ದೇಶಪೂರ್ವಕವಾಗಿ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಡ್ಯಾಮೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದರಿಂದ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಮ್ಮ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಇಲಾಖೆಯವರು ಸೂಕ್ತ ರೀತಿಯ ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೊಂಡು ಆರೋಪಿನ ಬಂಧಿಸಿ ನ್ಯಾಯ ಒದಗಿಸ್ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂತೀವಿ.
Well, my colleague Harish joins us over the phone lines with more details. Harish, over to you. Take us through what we know about this incident.
Well, this man who has plotted this entire incident, which has gone horribly wrong, has been identified as Nanjunda Shivraj. He's a rowdy shooter, and he owns this Maruti 800 car. And we understand that this building belongs to one Venkateshaya, and there was a long-standing dispute over this stretch of this parcel of land. After which Venkateshaya went further and built this building, and that seems to have really infuriated Nanjunda Shivraj, and that's the reason he decided to blow up the entire building. And he brought his Maruti 800 car, then loaded his LPG cylinder into it and poured petrol over the entire car, and he pushed the car inside the basement of the building, thinking that this will catch fire and trigger an explosion. But what we understand is that this car did not go into the basement. It got stuck and exploded near the building, not inside the building or inside the basement. And there has been no damage to the building or to the workers who were inside the building working inside, the construction laborers. None of them have suffered any injuries as such. And the fire brigade was informed about this incident. They have reached the spot and have managed to douse the fire. No major casualties or injuries as such, but definitely the plan has gone horribly wrong, and now Nanjunda Shivraj is cooling his heels behind bars, Nishita.
Right, Harish. Also, of course, you did state that the man responsible for this is behind bars for what he did. Any word on the owner as of now? Has he, in fact, commented on this incident?
Well, he has lodged a complaint with the police, and they've also arrested Nanjunda Shivraj, and that's what he's saying. He's saying that the long-standing dispute seems to be the reason for Shivraj to take this step, Akshita.
Right, Harish. Thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Very, very bizarre incident to say in the least. This man, Nanjunda Shivraj, in an attempt to go ahead and exact revenge, decided to blow up a building. And this was, of course, with regards to a land dispute. Now, what he decided to do was that he pushed his car into a basement. He had planted some explosive in that particular car, pushed it into the basement of the building. However, the car got stuck close to the building and immediately burst there. So it did not cause any sort of destruction, did not harm anyone in that building. We understand there were workers there, and the building itself did not face any damage. Instead, his vehicle has been completely ruined. Nanjunda Shivraj has now been taken into custody after the owner of the building filed a complaint against him. Well, in a shocking incident, a 70-year-old man who came from Mumbai collapsed at Shantinagar bus stand in the city and passed away. The deceased has been identified as one D'Souza. It is learned that D'Souza, who lives with his wife in Wilson Garden, had been to Mumbai to see his children. After spending quality time with children, he had returned to Bengaluru. But soon after he alighted the bus at the Shantinagar bus stand, he suffered a massive heart attack and died on the spot. D'Souza's body has been sent to Agadi Hospital, while his wife is still in a state of shock. An unfortunate incident this, considering that D'Souza had gone to Mumbai to spend some time with his children. He was returning back to his home in Wilson Garden where his wife was residing. Now on his way back, he is said to have collapsed in the Shantinagar bus stand. To of course the shock of the onlookers, he suddenly collapsed, and it is understood that he had suffered a massive heart attack. Ambulances were immediately called and he was rushed to the hospital, but it was a little too late. He had passed away immediately is what we understand. His wife is still in a state of shock, unable to believe that her husband has passed away in that to the most unfortunate of circumstances. Moving on, it was an anticlimax of sorts as a couple who had just tied the knot were halted by the girl's brother. In dramatic scenes, we witnessed the brother pulled off the Mangal Sutra of the girl's neck after the man tied it around her neck. The couple have been identified as Purnima and Umesh. Well, as you can see, this was the kind of galata that was witnessed in Bellary. It seems like it was a hurried marriage of sorts, something that the girl's family may have been against. But even as the man tied the Mangal Sutra, the brother of the bride was seen rushing in and pulled the Mangal Sutra off her neck. Well, soon after, the couple was seen at the police station registering a complaint. Now, considering that the Mangal Sutra was tied, they are considered to be married, of course. But even after this incident, the brother has continued to oppose the marriage, is what we understand. We understand that a case has been registered. Not just that, the couple have also sought protection from the girl Purnima's family members, and we understand as of now things are at a calm, but we will have to wait and watch to see if the police take any action against the girl's brother.
Good evening,